What's going on, everyone? I'm back, and thank you, everyone. I uploaded my last drone video. It was 20 hours ago now, and I'm just really thankful because it has gotten way more views than what I expected, and just thanks for everyone who watched that video. And as I promised, I made an updated version of my drone, and let me run through everything just for the people that didn't watch the past video, which I do recommend watching. This is the location of this. So this takes the X, the Y, and the height. The X, the Y, and the height, and then it will just display it here. So I expected that to go further, I'm not gonna lie. And I have no clue why, but I'm getting very low frames right now. Maybe it's because that's welded. Yeah, so that display shows the position of the chip thing. I don't know what I want to call it. It's like a tracker, a chip. Whatever it is. Where has it gone now? I've lost track of it. Tools, that's what I'm looking for. There. So that is that. Takes all the information from the X, Y coordinates and height. And this also takes the X, Y coordinate of the height from that. And this is the same as the last one. And in case anyone doesn't know, it will take both the numbers for Y, let's say, and minus them together and have a error of what is it, -1 and plus, yeah, -1 and 1. So that's your error threshold, and then that will turn it into left, right, forward, back. And I wanted to make the height and the height, and yeah, I wanted to get the height of this, plus it by 50, and then the height of that, and do the same like as if you would do with the directional. But for some reason, the math block wasn't working. Knowing me, it's probably because I was doing something wrong. I'm not going to lie. But all of this is wireless, so this is all the gadgets that's here. The receiving, emitting, the directional height, everything, you name it, it's on here. And if I delete that, it will drop down, and I press this button, or switch, flies up. And as you can see, it makes quite a quick pace. I did have a lot of technical problems with this. I don't know why, but it started freaking out at times. I did copy everything correctly, so maybe I just did something outright wrong. Okay. This is promising. And then the laser should tell me the exact area of the center, which is here. And I've got the bomb on that, and I can, at a remote distance, once everything's verified that it's ready, let's say this is off somewhere, and I look at this and I realize it's hovering around in the right area, I can then, and it destroys the drone and the sensor, and everything returns 0 to 0. So that's when you know everything's exploded. And this is, I really don't want to float my own boat, but I find this really impressive. What should I do? Let me get one of my vehicles that I've made and strap it to the back. By the way, this is a one of those jumping cars. Completely unrelated, but it's the only vehicle I could find. Actually, I'm gonna drive off into the distance. And I can go wherever the hell I want and should be fine. Do I remember? There it is. I got the door as well. What does this button do? Wait, it turns the lights on and off, I think, yeah. Either way, we're over here now, so... Do I have, yeah, let me just take the truck back. So you've got your car over there. Let's say that's an enemy vehicle. Oh. Let's say that's an enemy vehicle. And, I don't know, he stole the last pizza slice. Let's say. You'll delete that. You'll press a switch. And it flies up. And it will start narrowing in. And as that narrows in, I wanted to talk about another drone that I made. But instead it's not fully automated like this one is. It's a camera drone. And I was planning on making a separate video on it in its own right. Because I just wanted to go and give it more spotlight, you know. Because this is just sitting in the back seat. But yeah, it's lining up now. This is going to take quite a bit longer than I thought. But yeah, it's a camera drone, which I actually found the mod that I was talking about in one of the videos before of a mod where it's a block seat. I also found some gun mods, which wasn't for the guns. It was actually for one of the parts because I needed it to figure out one of the pieces. Like there was a drone that's on the workshop right now, and I was trying to figure out how the camera worked, but it actually used a glitch. That's how the camera worked wirelessly, so it's not actually wireless. So then I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna have to make it a seated one. Here it is, block driver seat, hiding. Which I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. It's not. If you can see that up there. That is actually me. You're not actually invisible. Right, it is narrowing in. It is almost there. But yeah, with this block seat, I can actually use the seat controls. But it isn't like a normal seat. I actually still have to press numbers instead of actually just using my left click and right click. Which I'm not really complaining about. It works. It's just a real pain trying to figure out. Right, that is in. And target destroyed. It is extremely accurate, and even if it isn't accurate, I've got a nuclear bomb mod, so that was one of the nuclear bombs. Yeah, and there should be a massive yellow blast radius in the vicinity. Yeah. Where is it? There it is. So, in case and if you wanted to download these, I'm probably going to put a link in the description, but I will warn you, this is the second one and this is the first one, but putting them both in is going to probably result in some overlap. Yep. You can see numbers are freaking out for the location, information. And the blue colour, I think is the same one. No, it isn't. Ah, it's that one. So if I actually released... Oh. I've got to delete it off the list first. It's misfiring like no tomorrow. Screw it. Oh no, they're going wherever the hell they want. Yeah. And that's because they use the same blocks to send and receive signals. As you can see, it's going up and down and freaking out. So I really would not recommend putting them both in. But yeah, the craft files should be in the description if I actually remember, which, knowing me, I'm probably going to forget. So, but yeah, the craft file is going to be in the description. So if anyone wants to play around with that. And yeah. I know this is a little bit of a shorter one, but this is part 2 of one of my videos before. So if you do want to have more go to part 1. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I guess I'll see you guys next time. See ya. Hi, this is after credits me. For some reason, my Olive editor that I usually use for video editing it's just not working. I don't know what's happened, but the tabs are turning like completely black when I try and move them, or when I try and export, it doesn't work. So this is being done in CapCut right now. So hopefully this won't be long in CapCut. I should be able to get it back to normal soon, but again, I have no clue. I've looked on Reddit, I've looked everywhere, can't find any way to fix it. So until then, unfortunately, the quality is probably going to be a little bit worse, because CapCut is a little bit worse in my opinion. But I can't really do anything else. Yeah. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I guess I'll see you guys next time.